WSRH News, your leading source for news at Seminole Ridge High. I'm Hannah Douglas.
And I'm Lily McAllister. Today is Monday, November 11th. We've got a lot to tell you about this morning, but first, today's top story. Today is Veterans Day. We are honoring the people who have served our country. WSRH News reporter James has the story.
Good morning, Hawks. We're here with Mr. Waddington, one of our former veterans on the campus. So, Mr. Waddington, we heard that you're a former veteran. What service were you in?
I was in the United States Navy.
And how long were you in that service?
I spent 6 years in it.
And have you been deployed?
I was deployed overseas many times, but during peacetime.
And we know today is Veterans Day. What's the importance of Veterans Day?
To honor the men and women that sacrificed so much for our freedoms that we have here in the United States.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Waddington. For WSRH News, I'm James Disney.
SGA is holding a Veterans Supply Drive until November 15th. WSRH reporter Daniela Beckford has more of the story.
SGA hosted a Veterans Supply Drive. I'm here with Mr. Kermans for more information. Mr. Kermans, how will this help veterans?
So what we're doing is we're collecting supplies that veterans may need, whether it's like toiletries, anything like toothpaste, shower stuff, soap, all that. Just kind of give back to veterans and for people who might not be able to afford that stuff due to their situation.
And what can people do to support this?
They can do any donations throughout the week. They can find us A and B lunch. We have a table set up every day with my SGA kids accepting donations. As long as kids bring in donations and organize them in certain bins depending on their labels, they will get community service hours. And also, we're going to be doing this Friday after school from 3 to 4 p.m. in the cafeteria, a rock painting, little community service drive for veterans. So what kids can come in and do, we're going to supply them with like materials, and they're going to paint like little rocks that we're going to deliver with our gift baskets that we make for the veterans to the VA.
And when is it going to be over?
It is going to end this Friday at the end of the school day.
Thank you for your time. For WSRH News, I'm Daniela Beckford.
This past weekend, the Seminole Ridge Winged Regiment competed at the Garcia High School Invitational. WSRH News reporter Angel has more on how the Marching Hawks did.
Today, I'm here with Taylor Sims to talk about the band competition in which they got first place in. So Taylor, what schools did you go against?
We went against Matter Academy. They've been undefeated the whole season except for Saturday night.
How did you prepare for the competition?
We've been having practice most of the week, honestly, from 5 to 8 o'clock, rarely late practices, but just reviewing a lot of the stuff that we worked on.
And when is the next competition?
Our next competition is next Saturday at John I. Leonard, but we also have Friends and Family Night this Tuesday, so you guys should come out and support the band.
Thank you for taking the time to talk with me. For WSRH News, I'm Angel Mello.
Campus Blood Drive is tomorrow. There will be sign-ups today during both A and B lunch in the cafeteria. This is a great opportunity for students 16 years or older and seniors that are eligible for a scholarship to earn community service hours.
Our guidance counselors are hosting a virtual workshop for parents on Wednesday, November 20th from 6 to 7 p.m. All parents are encouraged to join. Encouraged.
For the Hawks who signed up to take the ASBED test, the test will be held next week, Wednesday, November 13th. Good luck.
This upcoming Thursday, November 14th, Dance Marathon will be hosting their very first pickleball tournament. Please help us continue to raise money for WSRH Dance Marathon, and remember why we do this, because kids can't wait.
Our TV production program is holding a fundraiser to help with the costs within the program. If you are willing to donate, see a TV student or scan the QR code on the screen. The fundraiser ends on Monday, so make sure to donate. Anything helps.
Wednesday, November 13th, the National Honor Society will be hosting a fun lunch during both A and B lunch. They will be having CPR competitions, selling beaded lizards, and interviewing freshmen on how their experience is here at the Ridge.
For this week's Hawks of the Week, 9th grade Lainey Burke, nominated by Mrs. Abel, 10th grade Alexa Swime, nominated by Mrs. Abel, 11th grade Emily Clark, nominated by Mrs. Armis, 12th grade Alexandra Grubb, nominated by Mrs. Mole. Good job, Hawks. Students were nominated based on academic intelligence, academic improvement, or for their efforts in making our campus better by doing things like helping others, volunteering their time, or even simply picking up trash. Good job, Hawks.
Coming up on WSRH News, weather and birthdays.
Plus sports.
the water. No one can see me cry.
What do you call dangerous precipitation?
What?
A rain terror. Let's go to Wsrh meteorologist Madison Fairbrother with today's forecast.
For today's weather forecast, we have a high of 87 and a low of 73 with partly cloudy skies. For the 3-day forecast, on Tuesday, we have a high of 86 and a low of 72 with sunny skies. On Wednesday, we have a high of 82 and a low of 71 with partly cloudy skies. On Thursday, we have a high of 81 and a low of 68 with partly cloudy skies. For Wsrh weather, I'm Madison Fairbrother.
We have a happy birthday going out to Daisy Reeser, Rose Reeser, Christopher Watkins Jr., Braden Bell, Sergio Torres, Nicole Castellanos, Samantha Castellanos, Landon Morgan, Jason Munro. Happy birthday.
WSRH anchor Gabe Hernandez joins us now at the Sports Desk.
Okay, it's a busy week in sports, so let's get into it. Wrestling season officially begins today. Anyone interested should report directly to Wrestling Room 3110 immediately following the dismissal. If you have any questions, see Coach Chiafello in Room 3110. On Friday, the top swimmers and divers from across the state traveled to Ocala for the FHSAA State Championships. Representing Seminole Ridge was lone diver Kylie Bigwood. SRH sports reporter Julian Pinedo has more on how she did.
Here with Kaylee Bigwood, who just went to state swim and dive competition. Have you had the opportunity to go to states before?
I have. I went my freshman and my sophomore year.
How many people competed?
There were 24 people in total.
How many times did you dive, and what type of dives were they?
I dove 11 times, and I did things like a front double and an inward 1.5, and lots of other things.
Did you try any dives you haven't tried before, any competition?
I did a backflip 1.5 twist for the very first time this year.
Okay, thank you for taking time to chat with us. I'm Julian Pinedo for WSRH News.
The Seminole Ridge girls soccer team traveled to Dwyer High School this Friday to take on the Panthers. The Hawks and Panthers have been rivals for several years now, and the games are always competitive. WSRH reporter July Clasetta has the result.
I'm here with Coach Trippin to ask him about Friday's girls soccer game against Dwyer. So, Mr. Trippin, the game on Friday was against Dwyer, one of your school rivals. How was the matchup at this game?
Good. It was a very strong, experienced Dwyer team. We were down a goal, I want to say, early in the first quarter or second quarter. And then we tied it up late in the third quarter. And we were able to maintain the tie against a good team playing away. So I was very proud of the performance.
Who were your top performers?
Cameron Martell, sophomore, got the goal. It was assisted by Roxy Brewer, our senior. We also had good performances by Lola Augusto on defense, Sarah Nozzolo. And yeah, those were our top performers.
And how confident are you that we'll make it to playoffs this year?
Good. I mean, every team makes playoffs, but I think that we'll make a deep run in the playoffs. It's a new, young team, but I think the girls have quickly learned, how to play at a high level. So I think we'll be able to make a long playoff run like we have in the past few years.
And when's your next game?
Our next game is Wednesday here at home against Dreyfus.
Well, good luck. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us. For WSRH News, I'm Julie Calcetta.
Taking a look at today's sports calendar, JV varsity boys soccer takes on Wellington in a home game at 6:30 p.m. Good luck, Hawks. That's it for WSRH Sports. I'm Gabe Hernandez.
Well, that's it for WSH News. I'm Hannah Douglas.
And I'm Lily McAllister. Remember that you can follow us on social media on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Seminole Ridge TV. Have a great day, Hawks.